Hello, it's Bloody Gary Run. Good afternoon. I can't even think what day it is. I think it's a Thursday. Yeah, it's the Thursday before I do a fell race on Saturday. Yeah, in 2 days. So it's going to be a short run. It's only going to be a little. I don't want to say it's only because it immediately makes people feel bad if they don't run further than that distance, but it's not. It's everybody's own long distance is long. Like when I first started, I could barely run 100 meters, so everybody's got to start somewhere, and so it's only going to be a little 5k. I say little, it's going to be brutal. I think the first 2k of this run is just uphill, so I'm probably going to be monosyllabic on the first half of this video, as I'm just breathing heavily, struggling up this hill. There'll be a fair bit of walking, I can't even deny it. And then, yeah, a coast down the other side. There's going to be spectacular views as I run around Dinas Head. And I'm going to go for a dip afterwards as well, is the plan. Whether or not I add that to this video is another question. Because I'll probably do it in like a time lapse. Because it just looks more impressive than just me being in there for like 3 minutes. Coming out freezing cold. But yeah, now I'm rambling. So we'll see you in the next clip. Also, yes, I've got an awful farmer's tan, I've just realised. I need to wear the vest more. But yeah, sun's out, white tan out. See you in the next clip. Goodbye.
So this loop I'm doing tonight is actually the first loop when I first started running. So this first bit of trail I ever ran. Is what I would argue turned my hobby of running into my love of running. Because running on trails is just different gravy. And I will try my best to keep it to a trail run as well and not a trail walk. Or a half run, half walk. So that is Pwll Gwaelod, which I would argue is the best swimming spot in Pembrokeshire. Actually, I mean, no, it's awful. Nobody should go there. The amount of times I've been tempted to stop on this climb to, I would claim catch my breath by, well no, I would claim to capture some B-roll, but it would actually just be to catch my breath. I had to walk a little section back there. As I met some people coming down it, and once I'd stopped, it's a heck of a job to get going again. can see a little smattering of bluebells, which immediately makes me think of Matt's video. I think it might have been like a fortnight ago or 3 weeks ago. And I'm half hoping, historically, there has been the other side of this headland. There have been like full paddocks of just purple. So I'm hoping there will be. So that harbour there is Fishguard Harbour. There you can catch a crossing over to Ireland, over to Rossley. I do love a little trip over to Ireland. Although the last, at least, I don't know, 6 or 7 trips that I've done over to Ireland, I wouldn't describe them as being cultured. They've been very wet and very heavy. Which is a form of culture, it's just a bad culture. You can go that way. But if there's a trig point, you should always touch your trig. Oh. Oh, blow my neck. Whew. This is why I love trail running. As in, who cares about pace? Realistically, who cares about distances? It's for that experience. Whew. Very warm though. It did really make me laugh the other day, so my better half was looking at the forecast with her daughter, and she said, oh good grief, it's going to be 20 degrees with Geth with his race next week. And then she'd be like, well, that'll teach him for wanting to partake in such silly events in this time of year. And her daughter sort of stony face turned round to her, was like, God forbid the man enjoys the jog. And it's really tickled me ever since. I have like had several fits of giggles at that. She's got such a real funny, cutting way about her. Dry sense of humour. So, time to descend. Or descend even. Descend. Yeah. That's definitely the wrong way around again down there. So that is an Edwydd, that little outcrop. And it's got things such as guillemot, so it's home to nesting birds, which for the longest time, don't think they had a clue where they went when they migrated. I think they have now discovered that. I think they go to South America. An Edwydd is like quite an important sort of scientific point of nature. So that hill in the distance is Carningley Mountain, or Carningley Hill, sorry, which I featured in a video a few weeks ago. And then I've got, what else have we got here? This is one of those coves over there where, was it the last video I posted? Trying to think of my timeline. I think it will have been the last video I posted. Actually no, it'll be one before that, where I sort of ran up to the my God, guys, think of the words, up to the waterfall. So as you can see, I'm very much a creature of, well, that's a Welsh idiom for it. It's known as Dyn I Filltir Sgwâr, which is a man of his sort of home, well, translated as home mile, but it's, I don't know, it's more sort of nuanced than that, I would say. So we are now sort of making our descent, bloody hell, I've got that wrong like 3 times now. Can't even blame my dyslexia on that one because it's not spelling or numbers. That's just poor speech and grammar. I can claim, I suppose, it's not my first language. But yeah, so we are currently descending into Cwmreglwys, which is a really pretty sort of little village, which has a really sad tale of, I think it has 2 people that live here full time, the rest are holiday homes, which has sort of just gutted that little community. One of the ones who lives there full time has sort of been born and raised there as well. Should have probably got that, shouldn't I? There's some bluebells. As we get more into the season, this little section just becomes completely purple. Here it is, beautiful Cwmraglws. Oh, I might actually walk over here for my dip, because I'm not a people person and it seems quiet. Just over 4k in and just over half an hour down. Actually recovered now. Yeah, I have decided to go for a dip and I am walking over towards